are watching the Dangerous News Network Politics Edition, and I am Daniel McFarland. And today's topic is going to be about Kwame Kilpatrick and Bobby Ferguson. Even though Bobby Ferguson was not the mayor of Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick was. And Bobby Ferguson, he got 21 years in prison, and he wasn't an elected official, but he worked with Kwame Kilpatrick to steal money from Detroit. That's what you get from mice like Kwame Kilpatrick and Bobby Ferguson. Kwame Kilpatrick, he was an elected official. We should have trusted in him. We should be able to trust in our politicians. However, as the old adage says, you cannot trust a politician. You never know if they're going to be thieves or not. And Kwame Kilpatrick has proven that beyond a reasonable doubt. Hell, he's proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. 28 years in prison for Kwame Kilpatrick. In my opinion, he should have gotten the rest of his entire natural life in prison. If I was a judge, I would have put him in prison for the rest of his fucking life. That's the punishment he deserved. You don't steal from your taxpayers. You do not steal from your taxpayers. You do not run a scam while you're in office. That is the biggest sin in the entire world. Bobby Ferguson wasn't an elected official, but he worked side by side with Kilpatrick. He got 21 years. He should have gotten at least 40 years, if not 50 years. You see, but his wife is going to dump him. Probably because of his criminal past. Well, game over. Any way you slice it, it's game over for the scam squad of Detroit. And let me say something about Ficano. You're next, Robert Ficano. You're next. You better hope they don't catch on to your scams, because you're next. The entire fraud ring is about to go down. I don't think this is the entire scam ring. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. He ran a criminal racket. And there are still going to be some supporters that think that he was railroaded by a racist system. I don't think so. I don't think he was railroaded by the racist system at all. I think what he did was egregious. And I was profoundly disturbed by the crimes he committed. He's part of the reason for the bad reputation, which has taken a very good while to clean up. You see, he has all the fun and everyone else gets what's left over. You get the theory. You see, people pay taxes, and politicians bringing on the Detroit Zoo and everything has to be cleaned up. The feds have to clean it up. That's the analogy of the crime that has been committed in the city of Detroit. Which is to say, I have zero sympathy for Kwame Kilpatrick or Bobby Ferguson. His father's about to go to jail too. Bernard Kilpatrick, Kwame Kilpatrick's father, he's going to jail too. That's going to be the topic for next week. And that's going to be part 2 of the Kilpatrick fraud ring, of the fall of the Kilpatrick Empire. This is part 1 of the Kilpatrick fraud ring. And this is Daniel McFarland, and this is the Dangerous News Network Politics Edition. See you later for part 2.